evening, fellow Toastmasters. It's kind of nice, it's intimate, just our toasties. This last Saturday, before sunrise, while probably many of you were sleeping, and where I am usually completely sound asleep, I arose and made a trek down to Saratoga. It's a beautiful drive with green, tree-laden, rolling hills, and we approached Saratoga. It's clearly a very affluent, upscale residential area. Nice blossoms in the trees, as Anita had mentioned, really, really beautiful. And I arrive at my destination, which is Redwood Middle School. Quite a contrast. Simple, nondescript assortment of simple-looking buildings. I was taken down a long corridor to a gym/multi-purpose room. It was filled with dark blue picnic tables lined up. And this was to be the location of an all-day workshop that I was attending. Usually you would expect a bit more plush, professional, comfortable environment for a seminar, but this was very fitting for this particular workshop. The workshop is called Mind Up. This is an organization part of the Hawn Foundation, Goldie Hawn's foundation, you may know as the Laugh-In actress. And this organization instructs teachers that teach kindergarten through 8th grade. Well, the 8th graders probably are up here by now, taller than me. It instructs teachers how to implement mindfulness into their classroom. So that was a great lead-in for today, for this speech. They do this through a program for children here in the U.S. and globally through 3 different emphasis. One is to inform children about the latest research on the functioning of our brains, how our brains are involved in our thinking, our feeling, and our learning, and most significantly, how we have the ability to change how we respond and how we process information. So this information is supposed to be infused into classrooms, not an addition for teachers. And as the name would imply, it is focused on mindfulness, and this is through breath, awareness, and enlivening the senses. The children are helped through this mindfulness program to be more calm, to be more focused, to be more confident, and to be more open-minded about the differences between them, and to have more compassion. The program really has had great results, and the children are happier. They are more able to control their behavior inside and outside of the classroom, and they're more successful academically. So I learned about this program and I was really interested. I'm not a teacher myself, but interested in potentially getting involved in programs like this. This mindfulness workshop, I think because it's put on by Goldie Hawn, it was quite varied in the method of delivery. So being a Toastmaster, it was interesting to see how they presented. It was a combination of instruction inside of the building and outside, and it was a nice sunny day, so we were able to take in the sunshine. Speaking of sun, it was nice to be out there and to breathe in some fresh air and to oxygenate the body and the brain, which is optimal for our functioning, so it really reinforced the material. And the other methods of delivery were videos, short animated videos. There were vivid, applicable stories that were shared with us, and then we broke into many partner-type activities and then group activities, as well as doing some things on our own. And that really was quite impactful. I generally go to lectures and want to get all this content and just pack it in your brain and then leave and go and apply it. And it took me a bit to understand that, wow, these different interactive activities, and especially the animated videos, really made a quick and more effective impact in terms of what you're taking in and how well you learned. 2 of the videos that I'm happy to send you a link stood out for me. One of them is a video that is just a 2-minute video by an Australian company, so it's fun to listen to the Aussie accent. And it's on neuroplasticity, which probably many of you are hearing so much about, that our brains are not this fixed matter. They're quite pliable, that we can rewire and change the way that we're thinking and doing things well into our 90s and beyond. This video showed these pathways and these old pathways that I guess you could say you forsake the old pathways and then created these new pathways. And it just clearly, in just a one fell swoop, explained what all this information that I've been hearing about so visually, easily understandable and clear to me. So I like that video a lot. Another one that you may like to take in is a video that was done by a company in the UK, so another nice accent to listen to, British accent. And this was a hand-drawn, animated TED Talk. So it's an organization, it's a charitable organization, and they are focused on imparting wisdom about positive changes in the world. And so that was fun and educational to watch as well. It's a different means of taking in information. Now, you're probably wondering what these bags are on the table. I know that we're a bit limited on time, but I'd like to give you an idea of the type of activities that we engaged in this workshop. And these activities were really to give the teachers, the attendees, the experience that they would then share with their students, to have the students engage in the same activities, but the teachers would have a first-hand understanding of how they were. The first item in your bag, which you can take out, is a cotton ball. And this was used to put awareness on your breath, to demonstrate the power, the control or not, that you may have of your breath. And so Kathleen was so great to mention too, when you take in a breath, deep breath, so let's all take in a deep breath. Notice if your breath is in your chest, which a lot of us do short breaths, or if it goes deep. And these cotton balls then further that experience and knowledge of your breath. We did one exercise where you put the cotton ball in the palm of your hand, and you would breathe into the cotton ball and try to blow it just to the tip of your hand. So you can try that. And it's quite challenging to try to get it just to the tip, as you'll find. Another exercise which you can do with one of your fellow Toasties after the meeting, or with one of your children at home afterwards, you get a partner, and you just stand a bit apart, and you try to blow the cotton ball past your partner. Seemed very easy to me, but it was actually quite challenging. So then you can also see how your breath, how deeply you're breathing, and how forceful. Secondly, in your bag, you'll notice there's a piece of paper, a yellow piece of paper. You can go ahead and, ooh, goodness, we'll have to time. You can write down something that you're grateful for after the Toastmasters meeting. Roll it up, put it in your wallet, in your purse, in your pocket. And this is an exercise in gratitude, and to give you an element of surprise, maybe weeks or months down the road, when you find that piece of paper, just make sure if you put it in your pocket not to do your laundry. Another exercise, a big piece of paper, was for writing a happy face on it and writing all the things that you're happy and grateful for. You can do that with your children too, instead of a gratitude journal. Lastly, there's the Hershey's Kiss, and I know we're up on time, so I'll just explain it real briefly. You can do it afterwards. This is used in a mindful eating exercise. Some schools can't have candy, so they use other items. But you take the Hershey's Kiss, you feel it, you look at it, you take the packaging and listen to what it sounds like, you unwrap it, you take in the aroma of the chocolate, place it on your tongue, and then take in the sensation of it, what it tastes like, if it conjures any memories for you, and then you can either let it dissolve or go ahead and proceed to chew it. So it allows you to put more awareness on your food, more appreciation for what you're eating, and then hopefully it has you slow down the process of eating, which is better for your digestion. And these are just a few of the activities that we did. It was a great workshop. I really felt that putting in these childlike, playful activities really reinforced, made it more entertaining, the information that was received. And I think even with adults, we can allow ourselves to tap into our creativity, expand our minds, and really help the process of learning further on. So thank you.